Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Saturday, October 27th. It's back. Bourbon and Bacon Fest. This time, we're going down to T-Town. Tacoma is where Bourbon and Bacon Fest is going to be. 2 sessions, a day session, a night session. You can join us for both if you'd like. Tacoma Armory is where it's happening. And yeah, we've got distilleries from all over the great states coming to Tacoma, pouring you their best spirits. And then some great restaurants in our area said, hey, we know how to make tasty bacon treats. They'll be there too. So if you want great spirits, great bacon treats, you know where to go. Bourbon and Bacon Fest, Saturday, October 27th. KISW.com. That's where you get your tickets. Bourbon and Bacon Fest, benefiting our friends at Treehouse.
Let's play B-Migs.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
So everybody scream his name. B-Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. B-Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to be Migs. It's time to turn down for Thursday.
Charge out for what?
Turn down for that Friday Junior. That's right. It's special taco day.
Yeah.
Toot your flute day. Excuse me? Vodka day. We got a lot going on today. Hey, go to band practice, get yourself some vodka, and then finish up with some tacos.
I like this plan.
I've planned everybody's day.
Yeah.
Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Shot in Seattle to take on Steve, but
Vodka day. Why not have Shot?
what's the contestant playing for today, Steve?
Shinedown and Godsmack tickets are going to be at the Angel of the Winds Arena next week on October 10th. Go to KISW.com for all the details. If you want to see Shinedown and Godsmack, get your tickets now. AngeloftheWindsArena.com.
But Shot is not playing today because Craig Gass just left the room to tag in one of his good friends.
Hey, buddy.
Tom
Arnold.
Hey, Tom.
How you guys doing?
Tom, are you ready for this?
I'm ready to do this, and I just 2 quick plugs. I got a new TV show called The Hunt for the Trump Tapes, and we're hunting the Trump tapes. And also December 30th at the Clearwater Casino, Mr. Craig Gass. I will be there. I'm not performing at the show at Clearwater Casino, but I will be hunting for tapes and sponsoring people. If you have a drug problem, come see me. I'm usually on heroin.
Oh, nice.
I'm clean and sober now. All right.
Very good. Very good, Tom.
But anyway, but I'm ready to play, and I got a kind of a conspiracy theory. I think this whole thing's rigged. But that's, it's something that I have a tape from your competing station in town that
I see
that says this whole thing is, but I don't know, but
you got a lot of tapes, Tom. It was Gregor that did it to us.
Yeah.
Gregor.
Yeah, Gregor sent me a tape, and, but we'll be revealing that. But I'm ready to play, and if this is fair, I'll win.
Well, excellent. Well, hopefully you win for Shot. Steve, get out of here.
All right, here we go.
For those playing at home, Mr. Tom Arnold will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Tom?
60 seconds, okay.
You can pass all you want.
Okay.
But you will only get 3 guesses per question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready right now, sir. Go ahead.
What number puzzle is solved by placing the numbers 1 through 9 on a 9x9 grid?
Chess.
No.
Trigonometry.
No.
Puzzle. Pyramid scheme.
No. What planet has the shortest day at 10 hours?
The shortest day. Pluto.
No.
Mickey.
No.
Donald.
No. Mutton is the meat of what animal?
Button, Washington. It's next to Tacoma.
No.
That's Milton.
That's no.
Tualatin.
No.
Oh, sorry.
When in the late 80s was Who Framed Roger Rabbit released?
Man, I was doing a lot of drugs in the 80s. I was doing coke in 1986.
No.
I was doing heroin in 1987.
No.
I ended up in porn in 1988.
Yes.
Yeah.
What state saw the start of the American Revolution?
That's not a real thing. Pass.
Who played the Grinch in the 2000 film How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
The Grinch. Roseanne Barr.
No.
That bitch tried to stiff me on alimony.
No.
All right, pass.
What decade was Mel Gibson born in?
The rise of the Nazis, the 1940s.
No.
The return of the Nazis, 2016.
No. Sorry, Tom, you're out of time.
Yeah.
You got
I got 7 right.
You got 1 correct.
Oh, I thought I had 7.
I can see that. The 7 and the 1 look very similar. Yeah.
Man.
It was a good attempt.
At least the tapes will go well for you, though. You keep on.
Yeah.
We'll have to find some maybe some tapes to
If
boost
Steve
up the score a
wins,
little
this
bit.
thing's rigged.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, get ready to play a rigged game.
Yeah, it's about to get rigged.
Hey, this just in. Cold Stone's giving away ice cream tacos today.
Yeah! Get out of here!
Wow.
According to a
Stop
texter.
the broadcast!
Okay, we just get our ass.
Well, we know where Tom's going. And we just go right into the stairway to heaven and everyone just leaves.
Yeah. We're out.
Wait a minute, wasn't Steve supposed to play his side of it?
I'm checking out.
This is how Tom Arnold
Look at
wins.
these things. They look delicious.
Yeah, they look really good.
They're using like a waffle as the taco shell.
So it's a waffle cone taco shelf. Nice.
One day only, they're selling waffle tacos.
Ooh.
Waffle taco. Waffle taco. I like this idea. Agree, but they're on sale today.
Nice. Steve,
Yes.
I know you're distracted, but are you ready to play?
Oh yeah.
Macho Man, get a little closer to the mic.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Are the answers inside his goggles? Is that what it is? You got the answers written inside his
Yes,
goggles?
quite possibly.
Okay, all right.
There's some cheating here.
What number puzzle is solved by placing the numbers 1 to 9 in a 9x9 grid?
Math?
No.
Multiplication table.
No.
I pass.
What planet has the shortest day at 10 hours?
Shut up, Danny. That would be Uranus, Rev.
No.
Jupiter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mutton is the sheep. Mutton is the meat of what animal?
I don't know.
I think he's right.
Whoops.
I'm going to go with sheep.
Yes.
Tom's right. It is rigged.
When in the
This whole
late
thing's
80s
rigged.
was Who Framed Roger Rabbit released?
What?
When in the late 80s was
87.
No.
88.
Yes. What state saw the start of the American Revolution?
What state saw the... New York.
No.
New Hampshire.
No.
Florida.
No. Who played the
Wow.
Grinch in the 2000 film How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
That would be Jim Carrey.
Yes. What decade was Mel Gibson born in?
That would be the 50s.
Yes. How is the number 20 written with Roman numerals?
XX.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was President Truman's first name?
Humphrey.
Humphrey? No.
Truman was Jim Carrey.
No. No, Tom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You win, Steve.
Yeah.
But it was kind of rigged on accident there, so I think we should just give the prize to Shot.
Well, Shot just left. He took off.
Oh, no.
I don't think we should reward a guy for just bailing.
Shot heard about taco ice cream and he lost his mind.
Yeah, he's gone. I'll let you guys make the call if you want to give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll give him a call. I got his number. I'll call him back.
All right, good job.
One
Good
texter
job, everybody.
says, this is messed up. Tom Arnold's not even trying, and that's not cool to your listener.
Hey, but let me tell you something. I'm always honest, and I always put in my best effort. Like last night, I was at a Cocaine Anonymous meeting with Detlef Schrempf. I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but Detlef Schrempf's got a bad coke problem, and he actually Walter Jones is his sponsor. And again, I shouldn't say it out loud, but Walter is addicted
the
to
anonymous part. Yeah,
he's addicted to upskirt porn. But I gave it my best shot, buddy. And
Thanks, Tom.
I always give it 100%, or as the kids say, I keep it 100.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, keep it
Hundo
100.
P, right there. Tom Arnold.
BJ, do you know the number puzzle that is solved by placing numbers 1 to 9 through a 9x9 grid?
I was confused for a while, but I think it's Sudoku, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crap.
Is it Sudoku or Sudoku?
Sudoku,
I think it's Sudoku.
Sudoku. Sudoku.
Sudoku? Is that what they say? Sudoku? I thought it was Sudoku. Is there a U at the end?
There's a U at the end.
Oh, it's Sudoku, yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I thought I was saying it wrong for a minute.
I didn't put any effort into it, so I have no idea.
Nice going, buddy.
The state that saw the start of the American Revolution.
Steve. Where's the Tea Party at? Where'd that happen?
Boston, Massachusetts.
There you go.
Steve. Good job, buddy.
But congratulations to Schott on getting that prize, thanks to the rigged game.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, there you go. So, you know what?
Said, that's not nice that Tom Arnold didn't even try.
Oh, my God, Texters. Take it easy. Schott's getting the prize.
Please don't let Tom Arnold play the game. He clearly doesn't care about the integrity of it.
I have a breaking news story.
Yeah.
On the next episode of Hunt for the Trump Tapes, we have a video that's going viral right now called Love Letter to Seattle. It is the most obscene comedy piece I've ever seen. But within that cartoon is a hidden message that reveals the truth about Trump's presidency.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's but you'll be seeing it on your Facebook pages and all your whatever the kids are into today, your upskirts and stuff like that, and it'll be there on your social media pages. Look out for it today, and I'll be performing at the Clearwater Casino on December 30th. Craig Gass, and I won't be performing. I'll be selling coke. I'll be selling coke, people.
I was wondering. I was going to say, yeah. I thought you'd be working another angle.
Yeah. I'll be out in the parking lot selling coke. And
where can we get those tickets, by the way, for the December 30th, 3 p.m., 7 p.m. shows?
I think you got to go to getgas.com. It's Get Gas with 2 S. Am I breathing too heavy? Am I coming off too?
No, you're fine.
Okay,
I didn't even notice you had a breathing issue.
I just, it sounds like I'm still, I've been clean and sober 13 years.
I would just imagine your nose doesn't even work anymore.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, good point. I've been clean and sober 13 years. I was actually at a Cocaine Anonymous meeting a couple nights ago with the late, great Kathy Fogg. I shouldn't say this out loud, but Kathy's got a big heroin problem. And I love Kathy, but she's working through her problems. And Bob Rivers is actually her sponsor.
Really?
Yeah, Bob's addicted to NyQuil.
Well, yeah, he's always
purple drink.
Yeah, the purple drink.
Everybody knew about Bob's NyQuil problem.
Yeah, but thanks for having me in, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. And
thanks, Don. Thanks for adding to the integrity of the game. Yeah, I appreciate the texters who don't know that. Yeah, everyone's cool. We're having fun. Schott got the prizes. That's every once in a while you mix up.
Are people getting upset?
Yeah, I agree with them. I don't think Tom Arnold should have played the game.
It's a good point. We should have got somebody like Sam Kinison. That guy would have had all the integrity in the world.
How seriously do people take this game? Like, do people stop you in the street and ever have conspiracy theories for real about the game?
But there are times if somebody doesn't play. Let's just say I'm goofing a little bit and I have a couple silly questions. There will be times where people are like, "Look, man, if you're trying to win, why are you answering stupid answers to these questions? Like, take it serious." And then my response is always, "I don't win anything." So if there was like $1,000 on the line, I sure as hell am never going to answer anything stupid.
We're doing a show, people. We're trying to have fun as well as here's what we're
trying.
Yeah, we are giving away a prize in a fun way. So take it easy.
There is a home version, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can play it online.
It's available at Toys R Us.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No way. How cool is that?
But they're closed. And so try not to break into any places to get this, but it was a hot seller, which it went on sale right when Toys R Us closed their doors. So we thought it would have been a bigger seller, but we just had bad timing.
Well,
but the online game you can play at KISW.com. You can do that.
Besides this cartoon that you're going to be seeing online today,
which I've already seen. A listener sent it to me. Said, "I don't know if you've seen this."
Yeah.
And it's a great piece based on a love letter to Seattle. And you did a great show. Whenever you come to Seattle, you always do a lot of Seattle-based comedy since this is your hometown.
Yeah, my shows, like, I talk about my love of the Seahawks everywhere I go, and I usually get booed for it. But when I come here, I can talk about it. It becomes a show for Seahawk fans, by Seahawk fans, because I always stack up the show with either former Seahawk players or comedians who are big Seahawk fans. But the love letter to Seattle is just the most obscene thing I've ever done. I can't do it outside of Seattle because people don't get it. It's so Seattle specific.
It's so true. You're right.
But it's also the most profane thing I've ever done. And
I was proud of you, man. I said, our boy's all grown up.
I ran into an amazing animator in Phoenix named Jose Mesa who got a hold of it.
Didn't he used to play for the Mariners?
And he did. He did. And he was the guy who was crying in the dugout when they lost in 1995.
Yeah.
And Jose grabbed it and animated it and put it out there. So
if people want to see this love letter,
it's got a very South Park vibe to it. This is awesome.
If they haven't got it sent to them, where can they go see this? GetGas.com, I'm hoping?
Yeah, you can just go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/I love gas. I love gas with 2 S's, and check out the cartoon. It is really, there's one guy in Seattle, a really famous guy in Seattle, who really takes it in the shorts.
Yeah, he does.
And it's sincere, my love of Seattle.
Has he seen this, or does he even know about your routine, and what's his feeling on it?
I don't know, but other people who work with him, they love it.
Just choked with logs.
Yeah, there's a particular scene where his let's just say that his coif has a very Trumpian vibe to it. I was like, I didn't. If that scene is real, I'm like, as far as like, that's made based on something, I never knew this.
I got to be honest. There's one moment in the cartoon that everyone looks at and goes, "Oh my God, can you do that?"
Yeah.
I'm hoping it doesn't get taken down by Facebook. So watch it now before it gets
on YouTube as well.
It's on YouTube as well.
Type in Love Letter to Seattle or go to Craig Gass's YouTube page. You'll find it there.
And you're right. Jose's animations are awesome, dude. He did a great job with it.
Yeah, this is Jim Foreman, and we're stuck.
Yeah, it's a fun piece. And the comedy in the piece, by the way, which is taken from one of your shows, is very, very good.
Clearwater Casino, December 30th. 2 shows at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. You can go to the Clearwater Casino website or go to getgas.com. And
what's this now?
Live Day! I'm joining you for Live Day this year.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I wasn't even invited to Live Day this year. How about you got an invite before us?
It's in the mail.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
Thank you, guys.
It is time for Listeners on the Loose with Craig Gass. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Whatever you want to talk about, Craig's going to be joining us. Your calls, your texts at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by the Shane Company. Listeners on the Loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show with special guest Craig Gass, who will be at the Clearwater Casino December 30th, 7 p.m. show, 3 p.m., 7 p.m. Tickets at getgas.com with 2 S's, getgas.com.
Or Clearwater Casino. You can go to the website as well.
Either way you want to go. So whatever you want to talk about, brand new, something old. But remember, Steve has one rule for Listeners on the Loose.
It's a simple rule, BJ, and that's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, you'll be gone. And we'll have to say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
We got a text message from somebody who wants our thoughts on whether or not they think it would. Okay, I'll just read it. She says, do you think it's odd if I ask this guy out? I know him because I was his nanny for the past 2 summers.
Whoa.
Him and his wife have been divorced for close to 3 years now. Dad's super hot in his late 30s. I've had a thing for him since I met him, but it wouldn't be very professional for me to be overly flirtatious when in charge of watching his kids. I haven't had any contact with him since school's been back in, but I did see that he found me and requested me as a friend on Facebook. He then loved a couple of pictures of me on a boat in a bikini, so I'm thinking he's maybe into me. One of my girls says I should ask him out, but my brother says that would be totally weird if I did. So should I ask him out? What do you think?
Your brother's saying that because he's your brother.
Yeah.
So, anything to him is going to be weird. You doing anything is weird.
You're trying to get with any guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird, man. I don't want to think about you doing stuff.
She didn't say how old she was, did she?
No.
Yeah, but I'm
guessing like 20. 20. No, maybe 21.
All right. Wow, you're really going young. I was maybe if she was like 25 to 28, then it's only a 10-year difference if he's in his late 30s, and that's not a big deal.
All right, let's go with 25.
Yeah.
Let's split it down the middle.
We're all cheering for the guy. This is a layup.
And I just love that he did the whole "I'm loving your scantily clad pictures."
Yeah,
can you be any more obvious?
Yeah,
he didn't say he didn't love the picture of her going to church.
Yeah, he's got to be into her, and she seems to be into him. Why would anybody get in the way of that?
Do it, and that's like a penthouse for him. He's always been wanting to write,
and the kids obviously like her, which is really nice. I mean,
mom.
Yeah, I mean, either however it works out, it seems like a win.
I want to see how revealing this is. Let's say you get a friend request on Facebook,
okay,
and it's a cute girl, and you want to look at her pictures. Which category do you go to?
Halloween or summer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Halloween.
Yeah.
100%.
That's the best one.
Halloween or summer.
Summer. Yeah.
Summer
Beach party.
vacation. Yeah. BJ?
I didn't know you could go to categories.
Get out of
Like
here.
an album.
All right.
But they make an album.
I didn't know that.
BJ's
People make
pretending.
albums.
BJ's
I know.
pretending.
Look,
Do you not know how Facebook works?
Here's the thing: if I want to look at pictures to get me in the right mood, I'm not going to go to Facebook. I'm going to go to YouPorn. I mean,
No, but he's saying like you get an attractive girl
Send
is
you
your
a
friend on
friend
Facebook,
request.
and you're like, wow, this is a hot girl. I'd like to see what she looks like.
Let me see more pictures of her.
See, I will. If I've done that, and I just start at the first picture. I didn't know you could go to categories, and I'll just go through all the pictures until I hopefully get one that I like.
You got
Steve.
albums. See, like I have albums.
Oh
different-
wow! I've never known that
Like
you
if you
could do
wanted
it
to
that
see
way.
me in Hawaii,
Steve.
yes.
Is BJ pretending?
No, I think he's legitimately. He
Go
doesn't
look at my
understand
Facebook page. I don't think I have albums.
You
You
does
do
most of
have
it.
albums.
Who did that?
I did.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I never
He's not pretending. Okay. But to go back to the whole nanny question, somebody on our show was once a nanny.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there she is.
What do you think?
I think if she wants to start doing the dude, she needs to quit being the nanny.
That's a good call.
Wait, I thought she used to be the nanny. She's still the nanny?
She said that school is now back in, so she's not seeing the kids as much.
Oh.
So maybe she's like just kind of like a part-time nanny.
Or like a babysitter.
More, yeah, I think she's just trying to sound like a more professional babysitter.
Yeah,
it's like
so-
when you're an entrepreneur and you're unemployed.
Right.
Yeah.
Get somebody else to be like, you probably have another friend that's a nanny. Get her to be it, and then just bang the dude.
Have you been in that situation, Vicky, where there was a dude or dudette that you were like, man, I would like to be more with these people than just the nanny?
No, absolutely
Really?
not. One was like a family friend, so he's like an uncle to me, so that was kind of weird. And the other guy was just way too like white American kind of dad, like, hey, it's just not my type.
Racist.
A little
It's
bit.
making her gag so much she can't even talk straight.
Right.
To even think about it.
Well, you should have been.
Can we actually get the link to the Facebook page of this girl?
That's
I'm just asking.
That's gonna be a stretch to dig that up.
I'm just saying.
What do you want? Her Halloween photo album? Is that what we're looking for? here?
Halloween or summer.
You guys
or,
are missing out on a good one with all the really awesome nerdy cosplays and some sexy
Ooh.
cosplays. You got to check out their cosplay album.
If there's a cosplay, then yes, for sure.
Yeah.
If she's attractive and there's a cosplay,
Check out My Slave Leia.
But
Pretty
nothing
amazing.
beats Halloween. Nothing beats Halloween or summer.
Because that
Right.
is, I
Or
mean, that's
beach.
what cosplay is. Cosplay is Halloween when it's not Halloween.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, you're getting good
Yeah,
stuff.
no one has like this is my slut album.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not yet. I think I'm going to be the first one.
That would be great if somebody had a Facebook album that just said me dressed as a slut.
That'd be great. You know what? Truth and
I should
advertising.
do it.
yes.
Yes, you
It would
should.
be more honest. It would be more honest.
206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. We'll take more of your calls and your texts with Craig Gass, who, by the way, Clearwater Casino, December 30th, 3 p.m., 7 p.m. shows. Tickets at getgas.com.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show with special guest Craig Gass. He'll be at the Clearwater Casino December 30th. Be there. Great New Year's show, man. 3 p.m., 7 p.m. It's for the New Year's weekend. Get tickets at getgas.com. That's gas with 2 S's, getgas.com. Or at Clearwater Casino. They got them too.
And I just launched the most obscene piece of comedy I've ever written in my life, and it's taken off. If you want to see it, go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/I love gas. I love gas with 2 S's, and check out the piece that I call a love letter to Seattle.
Yes, it's nice that it's as obscene as it is, but it's a love letter.
It really is. I miss living here. I miss being here, but I mean, I do book all my shows around the country, around Mariners and Seahawks road games. So I feel like there's like and everybody thinks I live in Seattle. I always get comments from people like, "You're in Seattle, right?" Like, no, I'm never.
You're here a lot. You talk about it a lot. So people just would imagine that, well, if you get to choose, why wouldn't you live here? But being in all forms of entertainment, Seattle is not at the best place for you to be, even though you probably would love to be here.
Yeah, I live in LA, but I haven't been in Seattle in over 20 years.
Damn, dude, it's been that long.
Yeah, 20
Wow.
years, man. But I'm coming back December 30th. We're going to do the big show.
Back.
And that love letter to Seattle is on that Facebook page. So check out the dirtiest thing I've ever done in my life. And I hope Facebook doesn't take it down. There's one scene in particular that's really questionable. So
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose. Dylan in Shoreline, you are on the Rock.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Not too bad, buddy.
Dylan?
What you got?
Okay, so this has to do with your earlier topic, something I did stupid in high school.
Yeah, Dylan, was it you or somebody you know?
It was me.
I pooped my pants and Craig wrote about it.
Yeah, what did you do, Dylan?
What'd you do?
Okay, so this was my sophomore year. I was in math class, and I sat next to a couple of my friends that I would hang out with outside of school. And I was just hanging out, not paying attention to math as usual, and I go over to one of my friends, and I say, man, I'd really like to smoke some weed right now. And, I didn't have any. And so my friend goes, well, I got some. I'm like, okay, well, can I have it? And she said, well, you got to smoke it right now.
Oh, boy.
Thinking that I wouldn't say yes to that, right? And so I was like, okay, I'll do it right now. The teacher that was in the class was in love with her, so I said, okay, what you got to do is go back and talk to him, because he was sitting right behind me, a few desks back. So just go distract him, and I'll take a puff off the pipe. And so she walks back there, distracts him. I take a hit, and instantly forgetting I'm in the classroom, and I just blow it up straight up into the air, not trying to hide it at all. So I quickly try to put the pipe away, and this girl behind me just goes, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And so I turn around, tell her to shut up, don't get me in trouble, and then within a minute, the other side of the classroom was like, "What's that burnt smell?"
Yeah.
But I didn't get caught.
You didn't get caught?
Get out.
Come on. The girl was that distracting of the teacher, which, by the way, a lovely story where we have a guy smoking pot in the classroom and then a girl trying to distract a high school teacher, basically with her feminine wiles. That's a beautiful story. It's like the Billy Fool House story.
Yeah. They just, the girl who caught you didn't say anything, but, I mean.
And the teacher didn't see anything.
No, he didn't catch me. He didn't say anything. He didn't see anything. But everyone else in the classroom figured it out pretty quickly.
Did you ever hook up with that girl?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
Did you hook up with her brother? Like, what do you mean, not exactly?
Well, kind of, but I didn't. Like, nothing too sexual.
Nothing too sexual.
I love that he wanted to smoke the weed and didn't realize he was going to have to exhale it.
Yeah.
He was like, and then I realized, oh man, I'm going to have to exhale.
See, I appreciate the call, Dylan. I think I probably would have he probably would have punched the crap out of me, but I think I probably would, as a joke, I would have just kept going, dude, why does it smell like a skunk in here, man?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, man.
Yeah, I would have just kept bringing it up, and only because I thought I was the funny guy, and if he probably would have killed me because he got in trouble.
That's why I think it's better to do coke in school, because it's easier. It's easier to sneak. It's easier to sneak. You can put it on the little thing on your fist here and just do a little.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So kids.
Hey, speaking of doing dumb things in school, someone did text, dropped acid in Catholic school, 6th grade with my friend. 2 hours later, I bailed.
6th grade?
Yeah. I bailed, and my friend, and I only told my sister I was sick, and I walked home.
Wow.
Dude, I thought it was crazy when I was teaching a CCD class in and they were 6th graders.
You were teaching CCD?
I know. That's how desperate they were, dude. They had nobody.
What?
And they, for a year, when they brought me and said, you're going to do the fast program, because I never went to church, so when I was 15, they sped me into the whole catechism program, get your first communion, get the whole thing, and now you're a teacher.
I can't even imagine
you're a lector.
Teaching CCD.
I was a lector, too. I was the guy up there reading from the prophet Isaiah. For 1 year of my life, I was super Catholic boy.
I was an altar boy.
Super Catholic boy. Yeah, I never got to that stage. They didn't put me in that department because I think I didn't put enough time.
I got to shake the balls with the bell.
I bet you did, but anyway.
I got to say, when you talk about the kid who said they took acid in 6th grade, the last real job I had, normal job, was at GameWorks here in Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I worked at GameWorks when they launched in 1997.
Yeah.
And one of the guys at work told another guy at work, hey, I grabbed a couple of your mints. I hope you don't mind. And the guy said, those aren't mints. That's acid.
Oh.
And he took 3 or 4 of them.
Oh.
And which everyone was kind of laughing about. Like, oh, you're clearly, that's not it's not really acid. And it was. And about 45 minutes into it, the guy said, I need to leave. And somebody told him, you need to go home. And he's like, well, I don't have a car. I take the bus. And they go, all right, well, and they just told him to leave. And they let him go out in the street.
Oh,
he
probably never made it home.
To try to get on a city bus to go home. And he had never done drugs before in his life.
And I was on acid. I think I'd rather just stay in GameWorks and go in like the little Jurassic Park ride and close the curtain. Right?
Oh, that's
or that
nuts.
balloon game. It's going up and down.
Yes!
Up and down.
Yes! Oh.
Well, Craig, as usual, man, we dig having you on. Clearwater Casino is where you're going to be December 30th, 3 p.m., 7 p.m. show. That was a big thing. Get tickets at getgas.com, gas with 2 S's. And don't forget, check out that video, A Love Letter to Seattle, on his Facebook page.
Love Letter to Seattle. It's the dirtiest, filthiest thing I've ever done in my life, and I'm so proud of it. Check it out on my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/ILoveGas with 2 S's.
And Craig, we'll be seeing more of you. This will not be the last.
I'll be at the Seahawks game in London. I'll call you from there.
Hey, I love that. All right. Now, we have a question. What happens when a guy overdoses on liquid Viagra? We're talking about, taking too much acid. How about overdosing on liquid Viagra?
Interested?
Yes.
I'll tell you about it at 9:49 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There's a medical case that was just published in a journal called Retinal Cases and Brief Reports. Okay. It's about a 31-year-old dude from New York who ordered generic Viagra off the internet last year and then took way too much of it.
I wonder how much is way too much.
Enough that he had a hard time seeing it. I mean, hard time seeing it. Yeah, after 2 days of a flashing light and having everything look like it was tinted red, the guy went to urgent care, and doctors found out they had permanently damaged his retinas with all that Viagra.
So it's true, if you do it too much, you go blind.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, really, dude.
Wow.
Doctors still haven't figured out a cure a year later.
What?
Yeah, or the daughters. Wow. This is the first case where it's caused permanent eye damage. And again, if you do the right prescription, you should be fine, not overdosing on it like this idiot.
I like to know what he tells other people is the reason why he lost his vision. Because it's not this story.
No, it's not that. I just can't see doing, I don't know.
This could be the plot of a porn parody version of Daredevil.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I like how you think.
Dong Devil.
Dong Devil. Well, Ryan Castle's up next with the Morning 12 pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
If we're going to talk about Beavis and Butthead, can we at least do what is very popular with our audience and popular in this room and have our friend Vicky B
please
reenact her days of watching Beavis and Butthead, but she would watch it with her pops with the Spanish feed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Vicky does a great Spanish Beavis.
Yo soy Gorgolio y estoy buscando papelito amarillo para limpiar mi traserillo. Fire, fire, fire.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Well, bankruptcy costs, of course, vary depending on what type of case you're filing. There's a certain amount of court costs and other out-of-pocket costs that you're going to have in any case. The filing fees in a bankruptcy case are about $300, whether you file Chapter 7 or Chapter 13. One of the things to watch out for when you're shopping for bankruptcy attorneys or looking at the different cost options is that a lot of times, especially the really cheap places, don't tell you up front about all the court costs and whatnot that you're going to have to pay in addition to the attorney fees. So make sure that you get the full picture when you're comparing prices of bankruptcy lawyers on what the attorney fees are, how much your court costs are going to be, so that you can really make a true comparison.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.